Mommy, what are you doing? I'm brining the turkey. What's brining? I soaked the turkey in salt water and... Why? Hey, I said, tightening the straps on my apron. Why don't you go play with the Starman toy I got you? I don't want to play with it anymore. Kids these days lose interest in a toy in an hour. Wanna watch Mommy take out the Christmas cookies? I pulled the tray out of the oven, heat nipped my fingers. The cookie Jackson made was burnt at the edges and terribly misshapen. Your cookie turned out great, see? Can I eat it now? He asked, his grimy little hand shooting for it. I thought it was for Santa. It was, but I'm hungry. And if everyone else is feeding Santa cookies, he doesn't really need mine, right? Smart kid. I led him into the dining room, with the cookie and a tall glass of milk. Here you go, honey. He sat down. I glanced out the window. Christmas lights from the house across the street twinkled back. In the falling dusk, I patted him on the shoulder and began walking away. Mommy? What now? Yes, Jackson? I hear jingling of Santa's reindeer. That's nice, I said. Probably just the old man next door, walking his corgi. But whatever, I'm not going to rain on his parade. I'm going to listen to the reindeer. Thank God, finally something to keep him busy. I returned to the kitchen and frowned at the turkey. It looked so pale and slimy. My mother would be here tomorrow, and she was so particular about it. Don't overlook it. It'll be too dry. And don't put too much salt. Nobody likes a salty turkey. And don't burn it. Oh my goodness, don't burn it. Her voice echoed in my head. Dave made such a perfect, wonderful turkey last year. The way he seasoned it, it was exquisite. Yeah, well, then I caught Dave seasoning someone else's turkey, so to speak. Mommy, I can hear them, he shouted. That's great, I called back. Dave's attempts to reconcile were, to say the least, lacking. Sometimes he'd leave me a voicemail just to say I love you, then hang up. Other times he'd text me a picture of his hand, wearing a wedding ring. No caption, nothing else in the picture, just his hand. And the ring was so stupid looking anyway. Silver encrusted with a ton of tiny garnets. Because red is the color of love. Red is also the color I saw when I found them Mommy? I hear them, the jingling and footsteps. That's great, honey. Listen, listen. I sighed and rinsed the slime off my hands. Okay, Jackson, I'm coming, I said, stepping into the dining room. I listened. Jingle, jingle. I froze. My heart began to pound. Santa's here, see? He squealed. Jingle, jingle. It wasn't the jingling of bells or a leash. It was the jingling of keys. As someone tried the lock, I grabbed Jackson's arm and dragged him out of the dining room. Mommy, what are you doing? We're going to sit here and wait for Santa to come down the chimney, see? I said, my voice quivering. I eyed the back door. Could we make a run for it? Thump, thump. He's on the roof, Jackson squealed, grinning. Thump, thump. I hugged Jackson, holding him as close as I could. Thump. I screamed. Jackson broke free from my arms and ran towards the chimney. Then, I saw it. A small box wrapped in black paper had fallen in through the fireplace. Jackson, no. It was too late. He picked it up, grinning. Then he frowned. It's not mine. He shoved it into my lap. It's for you, Mommy. Hands shaking, I picked it up. The note read, "You changed the locks." My heart pounding. I lifted the lid of the box. A ring, encrusted with 1,000 tiny garnets.